Happy Memorial Day, everybody. It is a beautiful day here in Cleveland. We are here at the Lakefront Nature Preserve, and I am really excited to be able to walk this beautiful trails. Let's get walking and see what it looks like. So here's our first map. We really don't know where we're going because we've never been here before. I don't even know if we're kind of in the right spot. But let's see, it says we are here.
Probably in there.
So I think we want to go to the overlook. All right, we're gonna figure this out. So I think we're figuring it out where this trail is the bird trail. And just so you guys know, they obviously, if you can tell, they don't want dogs back on that trail. So if you want to do the bird trail, maybe leave your dog at home. Oh, you guys, I'm so bummed out because I just spoke to one of our friends in Cleveland, and he's used to walking the nature preserves, and he said that door is the only way to get into the trails of the nature preserve, and no dogs allowed. So because we have Gibson with us today and we didn't know that, there is a change of plans, and instead we're gonna head on over right across the way to the Cultural Gardens of Cleveland. We have been there before. Lee and I have a few years ago, and they're beautiful, but Lainey has never been there. So we're gonna head that way and show you guys the Cultural Garden. So we'll meet you over there. Okay, so we are here parked at the Rockefeller Garden. This is where we park in order to walk to the Cultural Gardens. So let's get going. I'll show you guys what those look like. I'm just gonna take this little sidewalk and walk it all the way down to Martin Luther King Boulevard. And that's where all of the Cultural Gardens are located along the way. As you can see, they're both on both sides of the street, but the majority of them are on the left side of the street. It says it's a future garden of the Vietnamese Culture Garden, and right now they're just clearing the space for whatever they're going to create here for the Vietnamese garden. So this one's real pretty. A lot of them fly the flag of their country. This one is Armenian Culture Garden, and this one is real pretty. Not sure what some of the statues and the writing on the statues mean, and there's nothing here to explain it. Good thing Lee's here with me, because look, it says the Armenian alphabet, so that must be what all those are. He's such a smart man. I had no idea this was even a country. And look at what their garden is. It's one giant bowl. What? So as we walk closer to see what this huge giant bowl is all about, the writing on here says it is land of eternal fire, ignites the imagination, and I don't know what it says under there.
Warms the spirit and kindles the soul.
Warms the spirit and kindles the soul. So we're guessing that this is supposed to actually contain a fire and have a fire coming out of it, which it doesn't. That would have been crazy cool if it did, though. Up ahead of us is not a cultural garden, but it is this gorgeous canal. Let me show you. Isn't this so pretty? It's like an actual gorgeous canal. Even if the cultural gardens themselves were not along this path, it is just a beautiful path to walk. So here is the Greek Cultural Garden, which Maybe they didn't get a chance to get out yet because it's really got a lot of weeds and overgrown. But these stairs are beautiful leading back up here. And the stairs don't lead to just nothing. There's usually always something at the top. And just like this.
Hold on, we'll go this way.
It is really got a lot of pollen out today. Oh, it's just a nice little structure.
See.
Yep. And hidden at the very top is this beautiful fountain. And
Mama.
just a stretch of garden. So once you get up to the top, like we walked up the Greek, we just walked over to this one. You can stay, there's a sidewalk that connects them, so you can stay up top and then go to the next cultural garden. You won't miss anything. And this is the Lithuanian cultural garden. But it's got this gorgeous fountain and this amazing staircase. Oh, I was just telling Elena, like for senior pictures or a wedding, this would be absolutely gorgeous. Look at the view. Very pretty. It's the German flag, and we are heading up these steps to check out the German garden. But it's not down here, it's way up at the top. So sometimes you gotta go up to actually see the garden. So as we're walking up the stairs to see the German garden, I just have to show you all. Who says Cleveland isn't beautiful? Look at this street and look at these houses. Gosh, this is so lovely. I would absolutely love to live on the street up here. Elena says she's going to live in that house right there with the bricks and the pillars. And I told her I want that house. And she said, okay, we could be neighbors. Sounds good to me. Okay, I am heading into the top of the German cultural garden. And holy cow, aren't these gates just so beautiful? Very pretty. One thing that they do not have is garbage cans. There's not one to be found. So just keep that in mind if you plan on bringing your pet or you don't want to carry any garbage around with you. There's no garbage cans here. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but I am completely intrigued. It's like a little arena. I'm really excited about the Hungarian culture garden. This one looks really pretty. Oh, this is so beautiful. I don't know what these are, but aren't those beautiful? They look tropical. And the gate, the wrought iron gates, the detail on here, the detail on this wrought iron gate is just breathtaking. The heart, the flowers, everything, just beautiful. Gosh, is it spectacular. And here is inside the Hungarian cultural garden. And I must say, this is my favorite so far. I could really just spend a lot of time sitting here, reading, writing, thinking, praying. It's gorgeous. I found this sign on the history of the Cleveland Cultural Gardens, and I'm just gonna scroll real slow in case you all are interested in it like I am. What a great place to bring your kids of every single age to give them a little taste of different cultures and the history of each culture. And then for the statues that have names on it and things like that you are not sure of who's who, it's a great idea to go home with your kids and look those things up and learn about the people of different cultures and how they impacted history. What I've learned from coming to the cultural gardens is how uncultured I am. I didn't even know a lot of these nationalities and countries existed. But this one's different. And that's what I love about each cultural garden is they're so unique and they have their own artistic styles to represent their own beautiful culture. And it is quite fabulous, I must say. We are now across the street and are walking on the other side of the street back to our car. But you guys, we barely saw the majority of these cultural gardens. When you come, wear very good walking shoes and very comfortable clothes because you will be walking. That's the best way to do it because they really are so close. They're not spaced out real far. You don't want to bring a bike because there's so many stairs to climb up and climb down to see these gorgeous gardens. There's so much to explore. There's so many details to look at. You want to take your time. It is all located down Martin Luther King Jr. Street. This is the African American Cultural Garden, and they have just started building their dream of what they want this garden to look like. There's a sign over here that tells us what they want it to look like, and I'll show you guys. But it looks like on Saturday, June 19th, they're having some kind of caravan here. So that'll be interesting to see what that's all about. So here's the sign of the African American Cultural Garden and what they want it to eventually look like. And whoa, it looks pretty massive and incredibly detailed. And I'm wondering if that's all going to be like water going up that hill, and looks like a huge kind of fountain with a walkway all around it. But wow, that will be absolutely fabulous. Okay, so even though the Cultural Gardens was not our first choice on where to take you guys and show you guys around in Cleveland today, they definitely were a blessing in disguise because we had just a wonderful, great time together walking the Cultural Gardens again and seeing all the new ones and the updated ones that we didn't see before. So what a great day we had. Happy Memorial Day to everybody who has served, to everybody who is currently serving, to everybody who has lost somebody in the past, to anybody who has somebody that they love currently serving. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you guys so very, very much for your service and your love for our country and all that you do for us. We appreciate you and love you. Pray blessing over you and safety over you all of the time. That being said, it's a wrap. And until our next adventure, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.